Hey everyone, new descended today, Hera-Sowilo. It's a light version of Hera, 10 floors, so it's a long one. The team I'm bringing here is pretty standard for me. I chose Dark Metatron for my 4th slot because she's a dark sub, and she has great stats, and plus eggs on her. So the first floor is just a random selection of either Mystic Knights, Devils, or slightly bigger Devils. If I'm careful here, I should be able to isolate one to charge a little bit. And I did. Mystic Knights, they have about a 3-turn interval, so it's really not that hard to charge on them if you need to. There's plenty of opportunities later on to do so it's not too bad, which I think I'm about to kill this one right here. Yeah, they don't last very long. Second round, it's going to be 3 Cyclops, not a Triclops. They hit for about 15k, or they'll do a gravity type attack for about 75% of your HP. Below 50%, they will do a charge before a one-shot attack. So that was actually a really good combo. Pretty much what I wanted to do is at least keep their turn timers unsynced, and secondly, isolate one of them and just charge on the last one. So this guy's pretty close to 50%, so I don't want to bring him down below that if I can help it, because he'll skip his turn once he hits that 50% threshold. And here I have plenty of recovery orbs to get back up to full again. And that should put him down below 50%, so his next turn he'll just skip it, so I don't have to worry about healing or anything like that, and I can just take my time here. Alright, there's his raised weapon. His next attack will be about a 30k hit, so I actually could withstand it if I used Kushinada, but I really have no reason to. That actually might kill him. Oh well, and that charged up the rest of my units, so no big deal. So Black Baron, he'll hit you with a preemptive poison attack, and he'll alternate between that and a jammer hit. So he's kind of obnoxious, but he doesn't hit too hard, about 7k each turn. But you can get in a bad spot if you get too many bad, or a board full of poison orbs and jammers and no recovery. So I do have Kushinada and Echidna if I need it. I'm not too worried about it. He only has about 140 or so k HP. He does have 60k defense, so you would have to break that. And that's actually not good. I have some 2 jammers here that I can't get rid of. So I'm going to try not to kill him. Alright, there's the jammers. I'm going to use delay here. I have plenty of turns to recharge it, just to get my board cleared up and get my health back up to full. Alright, those are gone. Now I just need to get my health up and then kill him. That might do it. Nope. One more turn. Alright, next up is another random round of just trash mobs. Don't need to spend much time here. I guess I could try to charge Echidna, but all these guys are synced, so don't want to hit too softly. And that should kill all of them. Okay, next up is the Tornado Holy Dragon. He will skip his turn for about 3 turns, and then he'll hit you with about a 65k attack. He only has about 1.4 million HP, so it's pretty much just kill him before he gets his turn. Nothing too complicated about him. And, you know, if you have a lot of dark subs, then it'll make short work of him. That's about half his health. We're still in light, so that's good. I can take advantage of his dark weakness. I do have 2 dark orb matches here. I didn't get many cascades from that, but should still put a dent in him. I have 2 more turns, and that's plenty. I also have a lot of fire subs, so I can take advantage of his grass weakness as well. I didn't match that green orb there. Oh well. Alright, he's down. Next up is Vampire. He comes with 2 Dark Devils, so they don't have a lot of health, and it's best to get rid of them as quickly as you can, especially since in this case they are synced. Vampire does have a 2-turn interval, so I don't think that'll always be the case. But they don't have a lot of HP, and it's just good to get rid of them. They hit for about 7k, so... mass attack there is enough. Vampire hits pretty hard, about 13k every 2 turns. Below 20% he will use his Resurrection, and if you get him down into 20% after that, he will hit you with a Nightmare Slash for about 23k. He does have a reset wave that'll get rid of your buffs, and he also has the chance of doing a blind attack, which isn't really the worst thing he could do, because he's not hitting you, and it's pretty easy to clear your board the turn after that. In any case, he's probably dead after this, so not much to worry about. Alright, next up is Venus. This is where bringing dark subs do cause a little bit of trouble, but I think having them in the rest of the dungeon is completely offsets this. She puts up a Dark Absorb for 10 turns. So while I could damage her if I'm careful about which dark orbs I match, I'm really not going to risk it, because when she gets below 50% she gets a little more hectic. So I'm going to just stall out the Dark Absorb and just recover between her attacks, because all she'll do is her Love Hurricane for about 8k. And as long as I keep a steady supply of recovery orbs going, I should be fine. I also have Kushinada and Echidna available to use if I need it. I actually might use Echidna once her Dark Absorb wears off anyway. Because she will use the bind attack when she gets to that threshold, and then she'll alternate between, I think, a Heart Orb Maker and a 20k attack, and I am just below that HP threshold. Like, I think I'm about 200 HP shy of withstanding that, so I don't really want to risk it. And here she's almost below that, so, you know, I'm going to hit her with some Dark Orbs to get her health back up. I don't want to put her down into that threshold and be keeping her alive while she's unloading on me. Alright, 4 more turns on that thing. Alright, that was a full heal. Wasn't really going for that, but it happens. Only priority here is keeping my health up and hopefully keeping a supply of recovery orbs. And now I'm out, but I have 1 turn left on that Dark Absorb, and then I can start wailing on her. Alright, no recovery orbs from that, so I am going to use Echidna. And that'll help for her below 50% stuff, and you know, just I won't have to worry about recovering for a few turns. Doesn't have too much HP, about 1.2 million. So taking advantage of her dark weakness, shouldn't be too hard to take her out. Okay, and that just put her into 50%, so no more dark weakness. About half health left. So I might not be able to get her killed before then, but we'll see. Yeah, that might not happen. So we have a bind coming up. I think it's only for the subs, so it should be 2 to 3 turns with that bind, and she'll bind about 3 of them. If she picks Dark Metatron for one of those, then she will be immune. And the rest I'll either have to wait out, or I could use the bind recovery, but it's pretty expensive on recovery orbs for your board. There's a bind. Only 2 turns from that, and she got Dark Metatron for one of them, so it was a pretty good bind for what it was. I think next up is her 20k attack, so I want to make sure she's dead before that happens. Oh crap. Could have used that earlier, but it's a little bit of overkill there. That's alright. So next up are 2 devils. It's random whether they're light or dark. Sometimes you can get both, I think. And they hit really hard, so about 11k each attack. They also have the chance to use their light and dark bind. And then once they're below 35% HP, they do have a chance to do their Evil Slash, which is about 21k damage. So I won't survive that, if it comes to that. So I'm going to use a shield here. I don't have Echidna available, and she probably won't be charged by then. So I really want to get one of these guys killed before I run out of cooldowns. Screwed that combo up, but got some decent cascades out of it. Alright, there's the light bind. Evil Slash. And the shield let me survive that. So this next turn, I'm gonna bet on killing that light devil. He doesn't have too much HP, and they don't have any defense really. Alright, that one's down. So now that I've isolated one devil, it'll be a little bit easier. Just have to be careful what HP range I put him into. So I'm gonna use Kushinada here and hope that, well, I'm gonna hope that he dies, but I don't think it'll happen. Yep. Okay, now he really has to die because he's getting close to that 35% range, so if he does get another turn, then I'm risking a lot. He has about a 40% chance to do that attack. He could also do his light bind, so actually that one has a 30% chance too, so if I don't kill him, then I might survive. It's not guaranteed, so let's hope he does die. That wasn't the greatest. That really wasn't good. Okay, so he did do a flash bind, fortunately. Alright, those guys are down. Alright, now we have Athena. She puts up a combo shield. If you have below 4 combos, then your damage will recover. Or it'll heal her instead of damaging her. It's just something to get in the way of like robust teams or Dark Metatron. But even then, you can usually get above 4 combos when you're doing that stuff anyway, so it's not the worst thing she could do. She hits for about 10k each turn. Below 50%, she might hit a little bit harder. She also has a chance to do her Shining Spear, which just changes random orbs to light. But it also does less damage. So, okay, here's her 50%. Another standard attack. At 15%, she will skip her turn and charge up a like 100k attack. So if you do get her there, be sure you can kill her on that next turn. Alright, there's her Storm Punisher. A little bit harder hit, but only 12k, so nothing too bad. Okay, there's her turn skip, so the next turn I will die if I don't kill her. I could use delay here, but I think I'll be okay. I have a good supply of fire orbs, so I can take advantage of her fire weakness. Oh. I shouldn't have taken that route, but that should be enough. Alright, and on to Hera. She does do a skill bind, and I didn't resist it, so those awakenings are useless. So I could stall it out and just wipe her out with Sonya and Yomi. Her next turn she will put up a status shield. Or I could just get a really huge combo. I'm not sure if I want that. Okay, so she's almost dead. She'll put up a combo shield. This one's 5 combos. And then I think she'll charge like a death beam. I'm trying to decide if she uses it right away or not. It's about 60k damage. But I don't have any of my skills available to intercept that or anything like that. So hopefully I can kill her and not find out. I think she does start charging it though. Let's see what kind of damage I can get in. Alright, there's half of it. There's her combo shield. I'm using a combo leader, so it doesn't really phase me too much. Hopefully I can get more than 5. Should be able to. But let's see if I can kill her with this attack. I don't want to find out about that death beam, really. Here we go. Alright, that should do it. And that's Hera. Actually not too bad of a dungeon. It's just a little long. It actually took a while. But, you know, there's plenty of other safer teams you could run to get her. Sonia's really a good setup for her. And there's always Legend if you want to pick her up. So, good luck, guys. See you later.